Hello there, my name is Kelly and I'm presenting myself as an Italian teacher. Italian is my mother tongue, but actually I've been always surrounded by a lot of languages because my dad is Italian, but my mom, she's half Albanian and half Greek. I started to study English when I was in kindergarten. I studied French since elementary school. Then in high school, I studied Greek and Latin, and also Albanian was also always around me because I was speaking in Albanian with the family of my mom. I started to study also Chinese also in university, and I'm still studying it actually. And when I was 20 years old, I moved to Barcelona where I studied Spanish, and now I can use it proficient level, I can say it. And 3 years ago, I moved to Copenhagen and I started to learn Danish too. And I'm still studying it actually. So I think that this is really a particular thing because I'm not only a teacher, a language teacher with more than 10 years actually of experience. And I worked with kids, especially Chinese kids, but I work also with teenagers. I worked with adults too. I can say that I'm not only a language teacher, but I'm also a language learner. And I think that this is really important because I can say that I know how hard it is to learn a language, especially when you're an adult and you have a full-time job. And I can say that in my classes, I like to mix a lot of different tools. I like to use books. I love books, as you can see. I love to use art. I love to use music and movies. And I like to know my students and to try to understand also what this person like and what doesn't like. So for me, you can be more than free to say, Kelly, I want to work more on this, or Kelly, I think this thing is a little bit boring for me. Can we change? Can you do something else? And I will be more than welcome to help you and to listen to you also and to listen to your expectation. The thing that I like also is really to teach my students not only the language but also to how to learn this language by themselves too, because it is important that you need to understand that when you're trying to learn a language, you need to be really surrounded by this language. When I was studying Chinese, for example, and I'm still studying it, but I remember like some years ago, I had like Chinese words all around my room. I was only thinking about that, only thinking Chinese, and it's the only thing actually, like to being surrounded by the language. And I can teach Italian in different languages because I know different languages. So I can teach Italian in English, in French, in Spanish. But I can say also that I like to use the language that I'm teaching. So I'm your Italian teacher, so I will try to speak only in Italian. I'm open also to help students who have zero knowledge of Italian, and it's only because I really love languages. I love learn languages, and I really feel that I want to share with the world my passion for languages and also the tips that I have and the things that I understood about myself and that can help also other language students. So, if you want to speak Italian confidently, or if you maybe only need to speak Italian because you're going on vacation in Italy, or because your partner is Italian, or because you love Italian languages and you want to understand what they're saying, or because you love Italian food and you want to go to an Italian restaurant and order in Italian, you can write me and we can have a first class and see if you like it or not. See you.